So we now get things underway for our next two senior road tax heats. This time it's heat 3, groups A and C, and your lineup for heat number 3 is as follows. On pole position, our earlier first heat winner, Lewis Gilbert, will have Justin Polman alongside. Then it's Ilian Bruinseels from Belgium and Mads Ries, followed by Mike van Vught and Storm Brouwer, who make it an all-Dutch row number 3. Vincent France from Germany and Jules Castro will be on row 4, ahead of France's Andreas Hebel and Belgium's Vincent van Kerkhoven, with them completing the top 10. Manel Galofritona and Bas Janssen round out the top 12, ahead of Anthony Boulou and also Jeff Machiels. Then it's Alexander Bentley that completes the top 15, ahead of Switzerland's Mario Sidler, the Netherlands' Sim van Til, Yashram Jankan, also from the Netherlands, Flint Schuring, Hughes van de Candelera from Belgium, Jordi van der Eyck, Bart de Wit and Drek Janssen. That is the 23 that will be competing in this third out of 6 senior road tax heats. So now that they've completed their sighting lap, the formation lap will be getting underway very, very soon. And now it is about time that we are now, I'm just going to have a look at how many races we've done so far. This will be, will basically after this be at the halfway point. So 8 out of 16 races completed by my reckoning. So, top 10 is Gilbert, Polman, Bruinseels, Ries, Van Vught, Brouwer, France, Castro, Hebel, and Van Kerkhoven. 23 drivers set to get into battle over the next 9 minutes, plus an additional lap. Red lights are on the gantry. It's down to Gilbert and Polman to control the pace. They now enter into the tram lines. The red lights will now extinguish, and we are off and away and racing, heading to turns 1 and 2. Another great start from Lewis Gilbert as Polman left to hang around the outside to dry, as Van Vught has got himself up into P3 and round the outside of Van Vught. Oh, it's 2 abreast, and there was a clash of wheels. Oh my goodness, that was Mads Ries, I think, that might have been involved. And these two were at loggerheads back in junior road tax. And now that Van Vught made the move up after 2 championships in the Euro Trophy, the BNL karting series, and also Cornor, he's now up into seniors, and the rivalry has somewhat been reignited, let's say, and we've had, that was the 383, wasn't it? No, 393 of Hughes van der Candelera, and he's clutching his back. That is off of turn 7. That cart, that is yellow flags at turn 7. That has been the biggest incident of the day, and that cart, that rear bumper is absolutely written off. I hope Hughes is okay there. So we are still under green flag conditions as yellow flags are being waved. Driver is out of the way. Marshall's doing a great job of getting the cart off of the racing line. But yellow flags will still be waving at turn 7. No, they're back in. Looks like they're back in. So I think we're back underway. And full course green flag racing as Bruinseels now coming under fire from Mike van Vught. So Van Vught again showing prowess. He was P3 earlier on in the first race, I think he was. Was it P5? I'm trying to remember now. There's so many races going on at the minute. But Van Vught now really coming good in senior road tax. So I thought he'd make... Some drivers seem to sink or swim when you go up a category. In this particular instance, Mike van Vught has come back, because I thought he was not going to come back to karting. He was due to do rallycross, and now he's come through as we're seeing a bit more argy-bargy, a little bit further down the order. Looks like Mario Sidler might be battling away, and that is Vincent France from Germany, the 360 that is also out of the race and has parked it. So down to 21 riders. As now Lewis Gilbert battling away with Ilian Bruinseels as Bruinseels tries to send it up the inside of the Scottish driver. And I must be completely honest, Lewis Gilbert, I think, was just sort of sandbagging a little bit. He said, yeah, come on, Ilian, come on, give it a try, come for the lead. No way, Sunshine, and off away like a scolded cat. But that's a little bit of tactics there. He knew that Brunsils might have been coming. I'm not too sure if Lewis Gilbert might have suffered a bit of a mechanical issue that was just a temporary glitch, but back up to full racing speed. Now we've got Mads Ries, Storm Breur, Jules Castro, Justin Polman, I think might have been the one that ran wide, and as a result has ended up down in P7. And then you've got Vincent van Kerkhoffen, Bas Janssen and Jeff Michiels. So Flint Schuring has got past Alexander Bentley for what is P15. And good to see quite a few other people. Clayton Ravenscroft is back watching the stream. Guten Nachmittag, Margareta Leiner. Good to have you with us. Also, Moria Gilbert giving Lewis all the very best of luck. And the top three separated by just under half a second as, right, that's Hughes van der Candelero, I think, going off to have some medical checks. Right call there, because he was clutching his back after that incident a little bit earlier on. It's just to be paramount safety for everyone concerned, even in this new normal. So now the top four were separated by 0.894 of a second. It's now 0.8 exactly. So Mads Ries, up the inside. Classic Brunsils. Up the inside of Gilbert, and right behind is Van Vrucht as now Mads Ries will close up in on this four-way scrap for the lead, and Lewis Gilbert is now trying to fend off Mike Van Vrucht. He's trying to pull out of the slipstream. Down the back straightaway they go, and Mads Ries is bump drafting the Dutchman into turn 7. Oh, my goodness me. These three were battling away as juniors. Now they're battling away as seniors. And this is how excited I've been. You know, when I saw that Van Vrucht was coming back, I instantly got the goosebumps. And that, as a commentator, you really, really want to see is now, I don't think they're not going to leave any quarter here at all. So now Brunsils takes the lead in the 369. Lewis Gilbert in second. Van Vrucht, Mads Ries, Storm Breur, Justin Polman now down to 6th place ahead of Jules Castro, Bas Janssen, Vincent van Kerkhoffen and Spain's Manel Galofretona. So a great bit of work from... good to see that these drivers really are putting on a bit of a show. And the top four separated by about 0.83 of a second. 3 minutes and 47 plus an additional lap still to go. So we've had two retirements. Obviously, Hughes van der Candelero, I hope he feels very, very good, feels better soon. And obviously all the checks come through nice and clear. It was not a great incident. It was probably not the best of incidents to have on a heat. As there's a move up the inside. I think that was possibly Jordi van der Eyck, maybe up the inside of Andreas Hebel. They're all the way down at 20th and 21st. Nice move up the inside. That is Lewis Gilbert. But Ilian Brunsils comes shooting out of turn 2 like an absolute rocket. 2 wheels onto the runoff area, and he gets past. But then Lewis Gilbert says, "Oh no, Sunshine, no, you're not having any of that." Van Vrucht got past a pair of them. Oh my goodness me! And Mads Ries has shot through 2. The 2 leaders were battling, and the new senior Rotax upstart, Mike Van Vrucht, manages to bring back the playbook that served him so well in junior Rotax, and he got through clean and fairly there. So a little clash between Gilbert and Brunsils is up the inside of Justin Polman. Goes Jules Castro. And clatters into the right front tyre. Through on turn 10. Oh my goodness me. 2 minutes and 28 to go, plus an additional lap. Wow. Van Vrucht back on form as Gilbert now gets past Mads Ries. Ilian Brunsils now down to 4th position. Storm Breur waiting in the wings. A good solid run from Jules Castro in P6 ahead of Justin Polman. Bas Janssen, Vincent van Kerkhoffen. And now Anthony Boulou, who completes the top 10. And now the thing is that Mads Ries is going to have to fight back, because now he's been passed by Ilian Brunsils. And in this particular moment, what has happened is now he's now down in what is P4, so Brunsils So 90 seconds on the clock to go, and I see some fireworks in the offing because Lewis Gilbert, the dual ride diamond, is hell-bent on getting a second victory by fair means. And now Van Vugt is trying to keep ahead of the Scotsman as they go through into turn 6. Nice and clean and composed by the pair of them. Van Vugt is punching a hole through the dirty air for Lewis Gilbert through into turn 7. We've now got 60 seconds on the clock still remaining. So the way things are going, we'll probably get this plus an additional maybe a couple of laps depending on how quickly they get across the start-finish line. As they now come through into turn 10, I'm wondering if Mike Van Vugt thought, I sense another rivalry on the cards with Lewis Gilbert. I'm wondering if a palm reader actually read his, provided him with his tarot or something. Oh no, now that is the 308. Nice pickup by our camera crew. That was Alexander Bentley, who's now dropped. He was 16th. As now Lewis Gilbert retakes the lead from Mike Van Vugt. I think that was through turn 2 there. So nice pickup by our camera crew to see that happening. As now Van Vugt, I think I've seen it before where he's decided to not go all out in the heats, but at the end of the day, what racing driver doesn't want to win? Every racing driver that enters into competition, irrespective of whether it's domestic or international, worth their salt, will want to win a race at the very, very least. As now some of the mechanics that we, as I say, we have limited people here due to the restrictions that have been put into place. A big thank you firstly to the Mayor of Genk and the municipality of the local region to allow us to compete here. As now we go onto the final lap, and Lewis Gilbert, what's this? Gilbert and Van Vugt having a conversation about saying, oh, you go first. No, you go first. I'm sorry, boys, you're going for the race victory, and Ilian Brunsils, if he gets a chance, if he gets a sniff of it, he will go and get that lead off of one of you, at the very least, or maybe pounce past the pair of you like Van Vugt did to Gilbert and Brunsils earlier on in the race. Van Vugt still signalling to Gilbert as if to say, no. You stay in front, I'll stay behind. This is a bit of a strategy play. Now, I'm just going to be honest here. Mike Van Vugt is just like saying, I don't really want to go and pass him. As Lewis Gilbert looks over his right shoulder, as Ilian Brunsils now closes up. And I think at the end of it all, safe to say that this time the checkered flag, it will be 2 heat wins. Provisionally speaking for Lewis Gilbert, Mike Van Vugt takes the second place for the first time in senior Rotax competition that I've seen him in, ahead of the returning Ilian Brunsils. Mads Ries would have been in the fight for the victory, but ended up P4. Great job by Jules Castro to finish in P5, ahead of Ston Brouwer, with Justin Polman and Bas Janssen rounding out the top 8, with Vincent van Kerkhoffen from Belgium and Spain's Manel Galofretona rounding out the top 10 positions. And just having a look at it, Mike Van Vugt actually started down in 5th place. Jules Castro started down in 8th. So rounding out the order, it's Switzerland's Mario Sidler, then it's Jeff Machiels, Anthony Boulou, Flint Schuring, Sam Van Til, Bart de Wit, Jordi van der Eyck, Drake Janssen, Yashram Jankan, and Andreas Herbert of the 20 drivers that finished, with Alexander Bentley retiring on lap 8, with Vincent France and Hughes van der Candelera retiring from the race.